Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to work with supporting details. If you remember back from Monday, we read pollution in the well. Today we are going to read it again and I'll let you guys know what the main idea is. A lot of you guys got it last time. I was still getting some one-word answers. Remember you guys, when there is a blank, I do want you guys to write in complete sentences. So good job for those who got it though. I was very impressed of some sentences that I saw. So good job for that. Today we are going to find the supporting details of the main idea. So let's get to it. All right, supporting details. Our learning target. I can find the supporting details for the main idea of pollution in the well. You are going to be little investigators. So get ready. One well, the story of water on Earth. Pollution in the well. Sorry, I'm just going to move this out of the way. The water cycle helps keep Earth's water clean. As water evaporates, minerals, chemicals, and dirt are left behind. The water vapor that rises into the atmosphere is relatively clean. When rain falls back to Earth, some of it's filtered through rocks and sand and is further cleaned. Even plants play a role. As water travels through them, plants remove chemicals in the water. Then they transpire clean water back into the air. But more and more waste from industry, agriculture, and homes is getting into the water. Runoff from backyards, city streets, and farms dumps dirt and chemicals such as pesticides, fertilizers, and detergents into lakes, rivers, streams, and ponds. Pollution in the atmosphere from cars and factories mixes with water vapor in the air. The rain that falls pollutes surface water and groundwater. Our actions may be overloading water's natural ability to clean itself. As more water becomes polluted, there is less clean water available. Nearly 80% of all sicknesses in the world are caused by unsafe water. And wildlife suffers too. Water pollution threatens the health of many species and habitats across the planet. Because of water's self-cleaning powers, the effects of pollution can be stopped and quite possibly reversed. But to do so, we need to reduce the amount of pollution that gets into the water. Water dissolves more things than any other liquid, so in nature, water is nearly really pure. It almost always has something dissolved in it. Every day, 1.8 million tons, or 2 million tons, of garbage are dumped into Earth's water, enough to fill more than 15,000 boxcars. Wetlands are nature's water treatment plants. They absorb chemicals and filter out pollution and waste. When pollution in the air mixes with rain, it can turn into acid rain, or even acid snow. This acid precipitation can fall thousands of kilometers from the source of the pollution, even reaching remote areas such as the Arctic. Hmm. So our main idea. The main idea of this page is that we have to reduce the amount of pollution getting into our water so the water cycle can keep our water clean. So if we remember right, the water cycle is what cleans our Earth's water. But because of all of our trash, that many things, not just us, but many things are put in place for that is contributing to this trash. That now our water cycle is having a harder time to clean the water, and so the more trash that we have, the less clean water that there is. Okay. So now for supporting details. So what would back up my main idea? So I'm going to give you some examples and we're going to go through them and see, okay, does this support my main idea or does it not? Remember that supporting details, you guys, are details directly from the text. They're not details that you made up. They are details strictly from the text. And since we've been talking about water for a few weeks now, it might seem like, oh, I think this is what it said, and sometimes we don't write necessarily the supporting details from this page. We might remember something from another day. So it's good for you guys to go back to the actual page and find those details. Okay, so then our first detail, let's see if this is an actual supporting detail from the text or if this is something I made up. Dirty water can hurt us. Do you remember that from the text? I don't remember that. I think I made that one up. So that's right. This one is made up. Okay, this is not a supporting detail. Although, yes, it can hurt us. It's not something that came directly from the text. We have dirty water all over the world. Although it's true, again, it's not directly from the text. So no, it's not a supporting detail. Water pollution threatens the health of many species and habitats across the planet. Ding, 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 we have our winner. Okay, this one is directly from the text, and then we go back. So this one says water pollution threatens the health of many species and habitats across the planet. So we go back to our text. Ding, ding, ding. Here we go. And then you would look for water pollution threatens. So I am going to skim read, fastly read. Okay, here it is. Water pollution threatens the health of many species and habitats across the planet. Ding, ding, ding. So this is a supporting detail that is coming directly from the text. So this is what I mean by finding the supporting details. You need to find the details that come directly from the text, not stuff that you might have made up that is true. For example, me, I made up that dirty water can hurt us, and that's definitely true. We can, get sick from dirty water. And we have dirty water all over the world. Well, yeah, that's also true. We do have dirty water all over the world. Okay, but these two did not come directly from the text. So my supporting detail would be this last one. And that's what you have to do. Oh, there's my arrow. That's what you have to do today as you are finding those supporting details for the main idea. So now complete Google Classroom assignment, go on to Epic and Amplify. Remember, we're doing 20 minutes on each. Also remember that in Amplify, you have to be actively doing the activities and answering questions for your time to count. And then Epic, remember that you need to read for 20 minutes. And after you're done reading, then you can watch videos. But I can tell if you're spending your whole 20 minutes on just watching videos, okay? Oops, nope, that was not for today. So let's go on to Google Classroom. So then you'll go to English letter C, classwork, daily work, and you'll see today's work, pollution in the well. At the top here, I have my office hours, Amplify, Epic, and Timer. If you don't have those linked already, here are the links. Here is a check off list. So once you do Amplify for 20 minutes, you can check it off. Here I have Epic and Google Classroom assignment. Please read the the pollution in the well page again. This is something we would typically do in class, read it again. So I want you guys to take these extra minutes and read it again before you go on, okay? And here I wrote the main idea for you guys. So the main idea of this page is that we have to reduce the amount of pollution getting into our water so that the water cycle can keep our water clean. It's here for you guys so that you can remember what that main idea is, and so that you can choose the appropriate supporting details. Okay, here these are multiple choice. One is correct straight from the text, and the other one might sound right to you, but it might not be directly from the text. So before you select one, if you think, okay, maybe this is the one, then I want you guys to go back and look to see if you can find that detail in the text. If you can't, then that means this is not one directly from the text, okay? This is another multiple choice, and then lastly, you have to type in your own supporting details. So you're going to have to scroll back up and then find another supporting detail for the main idea. And lastly, we are reflecting on our learning target. So I can find the main idea of a text and supporting details. I can find the main idea, I can find the supporting details, or help me, Miss Flores. If you are at help me, Miss Flores, you need to come at 2 so I can help you during my office hours, okay? And then these two previous options are if you can do one and not the other, then you can choose I can find the main idea or I can find the supporting details, or if you can find both, then you would just select that first option, okay? All right, you guys, well, this is all for today. Make sure that you read this again and then just pay attention to those supporting details that come straight from the text. Remember that if you have lunch bunch with me, to come back around noon. That is Colin, Liam, and Satan. So come back around noon and I will have a link for you guys. Have a good day.